How to make simple anime hair in Blender. First note, don't overcomplicate things too much. It's basically just planes extruded with a subdivision modifier, okay? We're gonna make some simple hair. You go to the top of the head, select the vertice, Shift S3, add mesh single vert. It automatically goes into edit mode. Front view, press G, move it a bit to the side, extrude it downward. Okay. Modifier, screw, apply the modifier, top of the head, Control F, grid fill, make sure the offset is correct, and then you go to mirror mode, scope, and like smooth it a bit out. This will be the base of the hair. Go to edit mode and you can just select the vertice, press V to rip the vertice, press double G to move it along the edge. So basically right now I'm just making the single hair strands. Get a long hair here. We're gonna make the hair of the back a bit longer. To add more detail, just add more loop cuts in the middle and just rip the vertices as usual. Smooth everything out a bit. You go a bit above the hair strands at the loop cut, mark as a seam, Control E, mark seam. And basically we're going to make the UVs right. This is why I add the seam here. And then you can just select everything, extrude it invert, press E, S, and then just move the mouse button inward. Make it a bit thick. Okay. Hide the head. And basically we need to have the edges of the strands here as seams, so you can just mark these as a seam. Remember the middle loop cut here, and then you just press C and then go to the smaller vertice edges and then just hover over them and clear them, but don't clear the outer seams here. We need them. Okay. zero. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible without fucking things up here. This is the faster method than just selecting every single vertex along the edge and then just mark them. This is way faster with this method. Just cleaning up the remaining edges here. I think this should be it. Okay, you go to apply the mirror modifier, add a subdivision surface. You can also use the shortcut in object mode, Control 1, then just apply it. And you unwrap the UVs and you can see them here properly. So these here are the top of the head, and these are for the single hair strands. And you only need to like texture these ones here. These are the edges of the hair strands, okay? I'm not really going to add any texture here, so I'm just using this and boom, we're done. This is how you model hair. This is just a really simple example. You can also do this with cubes, but the problems when you start with a cube is that the edge seams, and then like you fuck everything up at the end. So it's much easier if you just use the normal planes, extrude them, and then just subdivision modifier. But add the edge seams before using the extruding. Okay, that's everything. Thank you and goodbye.